think she's trying to understand why the executioner did what he did. And she still has the house. The parents were murdered in it, so her and her husband moved back to try and start a new life and move forward. I think she wanted to face her demons. You learn from Sarah's backstory that she has been running away from her past and from the horror of where she came from, and pretending it didn't happen hasn't worked. So the best thing that she can now think of to do is to go back and face it and put it behind her that way. I think she feels guilty about that. She's come back to the town, all these murders have started happening, and then also she feels like she's the cause of them, and so the weight on her shoulders is that she has to solve them. And if she figures that she's safe, then she's the only person in town who can really do it, and she's going to stand up to the executioner like she couldn't when she was a baby, but then also the responsibility. The Descent. It's horrendous, horrendous. The only horror film that's ever really scared me is The Descent. And dear God, Neil Marshall, I hate you for making that movie. And actually what's great about that movie as well is it's 4 women, which is rare in horror, that there are no real male characters in it, and it's 4 strong women. I love all the Halloween ones. Do you know, I just love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's cool. Yeah, and then I watched Carrie. Sissy Spacek, man, you are insane looking, and her eyes, and that's one of the ones that I really watch for, like, emoting fear and just terror. Even though she ends up being the bad guy, you're just like, her face is unbelievable, and you're petrified because she's petrified. I feel like I'm playing her. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you're an actress and when you're a woman especially, you kind of always want to play the strong heroine type, especially in a horror movie. You don't want to play, you know, the girl that gets killed by the garage door. So I kind of got it in this, and from all 8 episodes, it's kind of like doing, you know, the 8 Halloween movies, or 8, you know, Friday the 13th movies, or Nightmare on Elm Street. I've got a bit of it, and the journey that which she goes through in each one.